Ionavation, we out in New Rochelle. Ionavation, moving with intel. Ionavation, now we in the groove. Ionavation, we making money and moves. Hey.
Hello, Ionavators. Welcome back to the Ionavation Podcast. I'm May.
And I'm Bert, and today we're here with Cristal Veras and Aliyah Rodriguez from Bailando Con Sazon, which is a club on campus, and they're going to tell us a little bit more about it. But before that, can you tell us about your major and a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm Cristal Veras. I'm a sophomore. I'm a criminal justice major. I have 17 years of dance experience, and I'm president of the team.
Awesome.
I'm Aliyah Rodriguez. I'm also a sophomore. I'm a double major in English and Mass Communications with a concentration in journalism. I'm the secretary for the dance team, and I've been performing on stage for 10 years.
That's
Awesome.
That's awesome. So why don't you guys tell us a little bit more about Bailando Con Sazon and kind of what inspired you to get it going?
Bailando Con Sazon is a Hispanic dance team, and it's more than just a dance team. It's an organization. Like, there's more projects in the future that'll prove that, but it's just a club to show your culture, be proud of your culture, and to show what it's all about, and to bring a little sazon into the campus, you know?
Awesome. So here at the Hynes Institute, we use the term change makers a lot. It's basically a term for somebody who's, creating change on campus and, changing the experience that students have on our campus. So would you consider yourself a change maker?
I think I am, because nothing like this has really been on campus before, and I think my whole e-board, being that they backed up this dream that I had, they're also change makers, because without my e-board, without my VP, my secretary, my captain, and choreographer, none of this would have been able to even start.
That's great. It takes a team, right?
Yeah. Why don't you guys tell us a little bit about what sazon means?
Sazon is something I tend to say when I add my own little flavor to something. And that's what this team is doing, adding a little flavor to the campus, adding a little flavor to the community. And that's literally what the team is about.
That's great. You guys had a pretty solid event recently, right? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it was called La Obra Maestra. It's a grand show. It was a grand show. And it was our first showcase ever. And it was one of those events that it was like you stayed in awe, because a lot of people wouldn't think that how we did it and how well we did it, that this was just a one semester thing. Okay. Like, we pulled it off in one semester, and that's kind of record breaking on Iona campus. It's not something that people tend to see to happen so quickly. Like, things get dragged on a lot, and we pulled it off, I say, pretty well.
Awesome.
There was also a lot of roadblocks along the way with allowing ourselves to be more established on campus, so being able to have this show and being able to pull it off so well was just such a it was like a breakthrough. It was like such a powerful moment for us, because whenever you're trying to do a project, there's always going to be roadblocks along the way, but it was just so great for us to be able to get out on stage and show that, despite the fact that things don't come easy, they're still able to be accomplished.
Okay, so in terms of this event, what do you think, and in terms of obstacles, what do you think were some of the biggest obstacles, or the biggest obstacle in terms of putting on this specific event, do you think you had to overcome?
As a whole, I think it was just working as a team together and getting used to being around such a team of diverse and dynamic people. Learning how to be a president, be a secretary, be a dancer as a whole is a lot. So when you tie that together also with school, with everything else that may go on, it was sort of hard to juggle it all. And as a team, I feel like we did a very good job at just bonding together and just spending so much time together that it was a roadblock, but it was also a building block for us, because we have a very stable relationship now compared to like when we started. Like, we were all scared, we didn't know what to do. I think now that was part of the biggest roadblock.
Great.
That's awesome. Now that you guys can accomplish it, like, what's next for you? What are your immediate goals and your long-term goals?
Immediate goals were to be just perform a little more this semester. We have a little sprinkle of sazon coming up soon. Hold charity events, hold different events, go out and be more than just a dance team. because that's what we want to accomplish. We want to show that we're more than just dancers. We're a team. We're an organization to show that our cultures, our background made us who we are, and we can go out and show that people from our background can do these things and can really step out and help and change.
That's awesome. Well, you guys did it. Do you have any advice to any other students who are passionate about a project or a venture and that really want to go for it?
Well, my best advice would be just to have a solid team and have a solid group of people around you that support your dream, idea, innovation, whatever you want to do. Because I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's easy, or oh, I'm just a figurehead for a team. No, you have to be in every single aspect of building a community, of building a team. So to just think you can do it alone is a whole lie. You really need a whole team, a whole group of people that are striving to the same goal. Rome wasn't built in a day, so if you really want to get things done, you have to work with other people and know how to work with other people.
To expedite the process.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You also shouldn't allow yourself to be easily discouraged. With anything that you're trying to present to the world, there'll be supporters and there'll also be people that will say that they're a supporter but don't support you in the way that you need to be supported. And while it is great to have a team, you should also remind yourself of what you want to do and what you're meant to stand for, and not to be discouraged by any obstacles that may be thrown in your way, because at the end of the day, you're having something that you're trying to offer to your community, and that's the point of it, to just make your community better.
That's awesome.
That's great. This is really exciting.
Thank you guys so much.
Oh,
yeah.
So what was the actual catalyst for you turning your idea into reality?
Well, it was the desire to dance again and the desire to actually do something different. It was just all to do something different, to bring something different. And I felt like I was in a very stagnant place at the time, and I was like, what can I change? What can I do? What can I start? And then I looked at my friends and I was like, I have an idea. And then they just rolled with it and they said, yeah, let's do it. And that's how it honestly started.
And what about faculty and administration? Did they give you a lot of road bumps that you had to navigate?
Ironically, they were the most helpful people to get this started. Melissa Ponce in OSD, she never said a no to us, ever.
Melissa's great.
Yeah, she is.
Awesome. Shout out Melissa.
Big thanks.
But yeah, that's awesome. Thank you guys for coming. This was awesome, very exciting. So thank you guys for coming. This was really great. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Super excited to see more Bailando Con Sazon on campus. And with that being said,
yeah, I just want to remind you guys to stop by for co-working, which is Tuesdays from 3:30 to 5, Wednesdays from 1 to 3, and lastly, Fridays from 10 to 1. So stop by, get help with generating new ideas and just getting some work done.
Also, the finalists for the Iona Innovation Challenge are in, and there are 9 teams that are selected. They are going to the finals, which is going to be May 1st at, I believe, 6 p.m. at Gale Ventures. So I hope to see everybody there. This is an invitation to you too as well. Hope to see you all there. Also, this is a t-shirt for you.
For you guys, on behalf of the Hynes Institute.
Open her up, show the people. Awesome, look at that.
Oh.
Great.
We are now signing off in an Austrian dialect.
Fitte.
Hey, we really working. Gale Ventures is the spot. Bert and May got the podcast hot. We innovating, no debating, we creating. Ionavators in our lane, never hating. We just worry about us and what we do. Ionavation Podcast show, get in tune.